It's no use. As soon as Blade starts talking, my eyes search for her. The new bartender. I've only caught a glimpse of her red ponytail swinging behind her. And her full round hips. But everything in me is drawn to her. The enchanting woman turns, giving me a side view of her curvy little body. Swallowing thickly, I try to keep my thoughts above board. But she's too much of a temptation. I allow my gaze to drop from her full-flushed cheeks, down the slope of her neck, lower, over the curves of her generous breasts, slightly rounded belly, and wide hips that I have the strongest urge to wrap my hands around. Snapping my attention back to the conversation at hand, I realize Blade is waiting for a response from me. Sorry, what was that? The president of my MC, Savage Saints, is staring a hole right through my head. Good thing I have a thick skull. How was the last run? Any trouble with the sheriff and his minions? Good. Went smoothly, I answer. What's going on with you today? First, I told you the funniest goddamn story anyone has ever heard, and don't get so much as a chuckle. Then I ask for an update on a mission and get brushed off in less than 5 words. Sorry, Prez. I tell him sincerely, barely managing to hold my eye contact with him. Got a lot on my mind recently. It's not a lie. I do have a lot on my mind. Mainly, who is the new girl, and how can I learn everything about her in a way that doesn't make me look like an overeager creep? Does this have anything to do with a certain too young, too innocent bartender with red hair and enough baggage to fill this entire clubhouse? What kind of baggage? My mind races with possibilities as I search for her once more. Her back is turned to me again, and this time I see more of her frame. She holds herself like she's ready to bolt at any moment, and I notice her eyes dart to the available exits every once in a while. Did you miss the part where she's too young? She's old enough to work in a bar, I counter, my gaze still trained on my mystery woman. Barely. 21 is still too damn young for your 36 years, Blade grumbles before taking a swig of his beer. I wasn't sure about hiring her. She had that deer in headlights look on her face when she stepped into the clubhouse earlier today asking for a job. So, why did you hire her? There was a little moment when the little lady swallowed her fear, squared her shoulders, and lifted her chin. Pure determination stared back at me, and I knew she would work her ass off to prove herself a worthy hire. She needed life to cut her a break, and I needed a bartender who could start tonight. I nod, letting his words sink in. 1,000 thoughts race through my mind. Why did she need a break? Why would she ask for a job in a biker bar if she was afraid? Is she in danger? Hawk, are you listening? Huh? Yeah, definitely. Blade rolls his eyes, then crosses his arms over his chest. He straightens his spine, staring down at me with all the power and authority of the president of Savage Saints MC.